Today we're going to show you how to give a general check over of your animal. We don't expect that everyone's going to be a vet or a vet nurse, but it's a really good way of being able to check that your animal is fitting well and that you're picking up on signs of a problem that you might need to get sorted. We've got the lovely Dexter here, who's going to be our volunteer for the day, and we're going to do a little bit of a general check over on him to make sure that you know how we can do it with our own dogs. So the first thing we're going to do is just generally check him over. You want to look at his coat. Is it nice and glossy or is it dry? His is really beautifully glossy and pretty shiny. You're going to look at his eyes. Are they nice and bright? Or is there any discharge in them at the corners of his eyes? We're going to look at his nose as well, so it's a really good indication of how well he is. So it's lovely and nice and wet, and there's no discharge coming from that either. Next, we're going to move on and we're going to look at his teeth. So you can't just do that without looking. We're going to lift his lip and have a good look. Dexter's teeth are really nice and white and shiny. He's a puppy, so he should have really nice clean teeth. And he doesn't need any dental work at the moment. Next thing we're going to look at is his ears. So he's got lovely spaniel ears, but it's really important to lift them back so that we can look on the inside too. So things that would be abnormal would be lots of discharge, or if the skin was kind of red and sore and irritated, his look perfect. Next thing we're going to do is just go down each leg. So you feel with your hand over each leg, and you're feeling for any abnormal swellings or any bits that are sore. If he was uncomfortable, he'd let me know by lifting his leg up or by looking around at that area. So we've done that on the front legs. We're going to do it on the back legs too, if he'll let me stand him up. Oh, Dexter, good boy. Perfect. As part of that, you can also look at their feet. So one by one, you can lift up his toes and have a good look. You're looking for any sort of problems where there's a little bit of dirt or a little bit of material in between his feet that might cause him irritation. His all feel lovely, and I'm going to have a look at all of them, including the back ones. It's also important to check the back end of your dog, which isn't so lovely, but we can do that by lifting their tail and having a good look round. You're looking for it to be nice and clean, and that for, again, there be no redness or any areas of swelling. His looks absolutely perfect, and you don't need to get too personal with them. Last but not least, you're going to have a good look over their tummy. Now, their tummy should be nice and relaxed. It shouldn't be kind of tense or sore or tender. And it also should have normal colouring to the skin. His looks a lovely pale pink, which it always does. And we'd know quite quickly if there were any problems, because it wouldn't look like that and he'd be quite tender and sore. He looks in absolutely great health, and there certainly isn't any concerns with him today.